Hey everyone! So if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Inga. I am a teacher here in Korea. And if you're not new to my channel and you're one of my subscribers, hey everyone, how are you? I'm really excited about this video today because Etude House has been coming out with a lot of new things lately. So they just came out with their Play 101 stick foundation that also had the shading, the highlight, the lip and the cheek, and then they came out with that duo contour and highlight stick. But then they came out with one more thing, and that is what I'm going to test and review for you today. They came out with their big cover line. So the claim that they're making is this is basically a concealer, but in a BB cream form. They do say it is supposed to be full coverage. So I paid about 12,000 won for this. I think I actually got it on sale for 11,000 won on Gmarket. It's also available on the Etude House website. And you get about 30 grams, which is 1.05 ounces, which is a good amount. You can see this is compared to my face, and this is a pretty good size. What I thought was really interesting is they completely went with the, giant concealer. When you open this, look how you're supposed to apply this. The applicator is like a giant concealer brush, like a giant doe foot concealer. So I actually thought that was really cute and creative, and the whole idea behind this is that you can literally just slide it like this on your face, and then you would use a beauty blender or a brush to brush it out and spread it evenly over your face. With the big cover line, they also came out with concealers. Now, they came out with another smaller version of like a doe foot applicator. They also came out with cushion concealers. Same as you would see with the, very, very popular Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. That is also one of my favorites. They came out with their own version. The cool thing about this is you can get the cushion concealer in the 3 shades of foundation that they offer. If you got the BB foundation in beige, you can go and also get that exact concealer that will fit this perfectly. But they were also really, really creative, and I really like this aspect of it. They offer 3 more concealers, and they offer one in mint, so that green tint to take away redness. They offer one in, it's called peachy pink, so peach pink. And they offer another one, it's called Illuminate. So starting on this one, I actually did go ahead and look up the ingredients for you guys, and I can tell you out of the first 4 ingredients, 3 of them are sunscreens. So I actually was also really, really pleased with that. It does have a lot of fruit extract in this as well, which I was pretty surprised with. It did come out with some acne triggers. One of the sunscreens that they use in this is zinc oxide, which is an acne trigger of 1, so it's pretty low on the scale. It also has dimethicone, which is an emollient, and it also contains stearic acid, and stearic acid is for viscosity, so to control the fluidity of this. And the highest of those as far as a potential acne trigger for you is the stearic acid. It does have an acne trigger of 2, but the dimethicone has only an acne trigger of 1, and this is on a scale of 5. So the claim that Etude made with their big cover BB is that it's also going to be full coverage as if it was a concealer. So I have different lines on here today. I have a black line for eyeliner, a red line for acne, and a purple line for like darkness under the eyes. I'm gonna swatch it here and we'll see how well this covers. The initial swatch, you can see it looks really good. So let's blend it out here with my finger. So if you look at my hand, I've rubbed it in. It did a fantastic job of covering up these lines. And it actually does not look too cakey on my hand. So when it comes to these two, the ingredients are pretty much the same. As far as acne triggers go, they do have acne triggers, but they're 2 of the same ingredients as in the BB. Both of these contain at least 3 sunscreens. So they took what they did with the BB and they added it also into the concealers. The concealers also have protection against UVA and UVB rays. Both of these did contain the zinc oxide, which was the acne trigger of 1, and the stearic acid, which is the acne trigger of 2. So Keep in mind, if you're pretty acne prone, this might make it worse, but they're still pretty low on the acne trigger level, so they might not break you out. To do a quick breakdown for you of the peach pink, this leans really heavily towards the peach and not so much towards the pink. If you can see, it's really much more peach. So this could be really beneficial for people who have a lot of purple underneath their eyes. If your under eyes tend to go more towards blue, I would still maybe put some yellow on to kind of counteract the blue tones. But I'm wearing this right now and it did a really good job of covering. I actually was pleasantly surprised with how full coverage this actually is. So here are the different shades for you. As you can see, we have the two purples. One is a matte and one is more of a shimmer. You've got a glossy red here and we have a dark brown. So I'm going to click this a few times and we're going to see how well it actually can cover these right here. Probably should have waited for the red to set. Just swiping it, it covered these pretty well. I mean, obviously on your skin, you're going to blend it out a little bit, and your actual stripes, I mean, if you do have a pimple, it's hopefully not going to be this red, it's going to be more pink, but if you pat it with your finger, this is how I like to blend it out underneath my eyes. So you can see it through a little bit, but it does a pretty good job of covering these colors up. So I've actually been pretty impressed with this so far. There is some creasing underneath the eyes, but we'll also go into that when I do the wear test tomorrow morning. So I really want to explain with this white one. When I was watching reviews, I honestly thought it was an actual white. It's not going to be a light color that you can use when you contour, because it really is a shimmery highlight, but it's very natural and it has a little bit of a pink sheen to it, so it's really beautiful, and I was actually really happy with this also. You can see it, it looks really white. When you blend it out, it's called an illuminator because it really is an illuminator. It's got a shine to it. Let me put it up here in a circle for you. If you guys can see that shine, it looks really beautiful on the skin. It looks really shiny and glossy. Of course, if you're going to be putting it on top of foundation, I did notice it takes foundation away. So maybe what I might do is just, if I were you, click it, put it on your finger, and then pat it into your skin. So I'm gonna do my normal wear test, which is I do half my face with primer, half my face without. So we're gonna jump over to tomorrow morning. You'll see me all tired and makeup free, and we can watch me put on the foundation, and then I'll check in with you guys throughout the day. Okay, hey guys, I gotta go off to work. Some things I noticed really quickly. The peachy pink concealer creasing underneath the eye, so you will have to powder it. And be really careful if you are like me and do this a lot when you put on your eyeshadow, because I did see creasing in the BB cream up on my forehead a little bit that really accentuated those fine lines, because I keep doing my open-eyed surprise face when I was doing my eyeshadow. But other than that, so far, it's all good, and I need to go to work. Bye. See you in a few hours. So right now it is approximately 5:30, and so I'm going to do my final check-in and just a quick pros and cons because I know this video is already way too long. Okay, so for the BB cream, pro, I really like the fact that I can still see that it's like on my cheeks area. Some cons, it did go into my dry patches throughout the day, so I can see some patching up here on my upper forehead, right here, and on my nose. As far as full coverage goes, that definitely was a pro for me. It did have more coverage throughout the day, although I feel like this maybe is more suited for someone with more oily skin, or maybe this is something I might wear more in the summer when it is more hot and humid. It is a matte finish, and I like that as well because that's not very common in Korea. In Korea, they tend to go more for the dewy. As far as the peachy pink concealer that I used to conceal underneath my eyes today, on the side of my face that has the primer, it looks pretty good. There's some slight creasing, but for the most part, it looks okay, although my face does look dry. But on the side with no primer, there is quite obvious patching underneath my eyes. You can see from where my eyes maybe got teary or whatnot, I have some patching right here, and there's actually quite a bit of peachiness that's collected right here, as well as it's gone into my creases. The Illuminator I did put on my hands, and I patted it on top of the BB cream, but it still did move that BB cream. So I don't know how I'm going to use this Illuminator. I think I might try it with something different, or on a day where I'm doing really light makeup, I can maybe just mix it in with something, or maybe I'll just pat it on the insides. I'll do like a dot of peach and a dot of Illuminator and then pat it out and see if that has a pretty nice effect. Overall, I'd say I'm actually impressed with this foundation. Even though it did patch, it still feels good on my skin and it didn't slide around. So that part is really nice. Am I gonna wear this very often? I don't know. I probably won't wear it all the time. I think I'll still stick with my all-time favorite, which is the Innisfree Mineral Moisture Foundation, because that one on me doesn't accentuate my dry patches, and although the coverage is more medium, it just evens out my skin tone. So, but I'd have to say, as far as Etude House, I feel like they did all okay with this. For it being the price that it is, this is an okay product. If you are not yet subscribed to me, please take our relationship to the next level and hit that subscribe button. I will be posting more videos like this soon, as well as I have a collab coming up soon that I'm excited to share with you guys. And I know Etude House just came out with more products because they just posted another Instagram picture, and oh my goodness, they're just gonna keep coming out with more. So many. If you have any other products or skincare items that you're really curious about and you want to know what it's like or how much it is and how it sits on the skin, etc., please do feel free to leave that in a comment down below. I'm in Korea for another 8 months, and so now is the time. While I'm here, I can grab it and test them out for you. Keep in mind, I am lighter than a MAC NC15, so my skin tone is pretty light. So anything that's going to be the lightest shade here in Korea tends to be about a MAC NC15. Also keep in mind, I do have dry skin, so if you have normal skin, this foundation may work fabulous on you, as well as the fact that it is in the dead of winter and we are right now in the biggest cold spell that we've had. I think yesterday was one of the coldest days. It went to -15 degrees Celsius, but it felt like -25 due to the wind chill. So for all of you in America, that's basically saying that it was between 9 degrees Fahrenheit and I think it's -13 degrees Fahrenheit. So it was pretty cold, so my face is taking quite the dry winter cold beating. Anyway, thanks for watching my video. I hope to hear from you guys soon. I'll be posting more videos very quickly, and that's it for now. Bye!